back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here counting down the minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it does, we'll check out our first Topps player spotlight. Eddie James looks to capture that same magic he had a year ago when he had the highest batting average in the National League. What do you think about his chances to repeat a batting title?
You know what, Matty? I don't know. I know it's going to be difficult to earn a repeat batting title. Look at some of the names of the guys who have done it. Some of the game's elite. Gwynn, Hornsby, Honus Wagner, Stan Musial. Look at the last guy to go back-to-back, 98-99, Larry Walker. That's the kind of elite player you got to be to repeat as batting champion.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on MLB Network. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Michael Grove gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Eddie James.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Stepping into the box, Cody Hosey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Third baseman, Cody Hosey.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Now batting, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go two, go two, go two.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the D-backs 2 and the Dodgers 1. Standing in, Eddie James, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Come on, guy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Diamondbacks a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heat.
At the plate, Taylor Trammell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Taylor Trammell.
The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. James is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Eddie James will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Get down, Vaughn, get down.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Digging in once again, Josh Naylor. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Josh Naylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And now the runner's trying for third. He swings and misses. Throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. 1 left for Arizona. And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail 3-2.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Arizona Diamondbacks led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Thomas Helland earns his first win of the season. Henry Horton wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger Baseball. Next. John Duplantier will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Third, the left fielder, Eddie.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Eddie James. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
James, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes for second, on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jeffrey Ramos. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame.
Ramos.
Hey, your pitch right here.
0-2, here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. D-backs out in front, 1-0. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, J.J. Bleday. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. James has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. At the plate, Will Wilson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Shortstop, Will.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So stepping in, Eddie James. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year, and the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Striding in once again, Cody Hosey.
The third baseman, Cody.
5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Hit in the air to left field. James will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in, Will Wilson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Will Wilson.
In the air now, out to left. James is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So digging in now, Victor Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Victor Ramirez.
Left field. Left fielder coming in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for LA. They're down 5-1. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie James. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Standing in, Eddie James. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up.
Come on.
First, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Victor Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Taylor Trammell. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
James is over toward the line a bit as he... Digging in, the switch hitter, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder to the track. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The D-backs jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Matt Manning earns his 1st win of the season. John Duplantier couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we
Ladies
get
and
you set
gentlemen,
for another edition of
your
baseball on the show. Tonight, an
Dodgers.
intriguing matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show. Dennis Santana, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Eddie James.
Come on, big guy, stay out of there.
Now here it comes. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, he's right here one time. Come on, big guy. See it up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Find the ball, round
and
it.
now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Settling in now, Josh Naylor. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Runner goes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out double play as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Coming to the plate now, Jeffrey Ramos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Towards second.
All right, hold on.
Throw to
right
first
here.
is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Keston Hiura.
Keston Hiura.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Arizona's on top, 3-2. Into the box now, Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second of the game as it is now 7-3.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet An amazing show of strength.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Hosey. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in.
So striding in, Victor Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Eddie James will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Get up, Bob, get up,
And there's a
come on,
base
come on,
hit
come
on the
on,
line. Ciani rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they open it up to 8-3. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box, Josh Naylor, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Josh Naylor.
First pitch on its way. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Slow grounder to first. Reined in.
Go hard,
And he'll
go
take
hard,
it
go
to the
hard.
bag himself for the out.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Meet you right here, 1 time.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Goes up and gets it as this is bounced to shortstop. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Diamondbacks lead this one 9-3. In now, J.J. Bleday. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here now the 2-2. In the air now out to left field. James is over just a few steps to his right as he takes. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Taylor Trammell. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The 0-2 delivery. And he popped him up. Paolucci into shallow left. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Miguel Alvarado enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 30, Miguel Alvarado.
New inning set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Eddie James.
Eddie James.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Eddie James will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Go, big fella.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now to the plate, Will Wilson.
Now batting, shortstop, Will Wilson.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. James will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-3 the final score. The Arizona Diamondbacks earned the win with a big 20-hit attack. Tommy Wilson earns his first win of the season. Dennis Santana permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jose Urquidy is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie James, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. Still going back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Stepping in, Hunter Bishop, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Hunter Bishop.
Now the 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. LA's on top 4-2. So coming to the plate, Eddie James. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in now, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Digging in, Josh Naylor. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Josh Naylor.
Runners off for second. Grounded to third. Oh, a diving stop.
Dig.
It's there, and he's out. Eddie James will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here it comes. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Naylor, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Runner's on his way to third, and the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So they'll slap an error on the catch. Now in the box, Keibert Ruiz, and their runners at the corners now. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Paolucci into shallow left, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready for another shot now, Cody Hosey, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. James is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Now at the plate, Will Wilson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Not shortstop, Will Wilson.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the 1st out. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Eddie James. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Smoke that thing. Atta boy. Good job.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
On the ground to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he is in there.
Hey, you know it's not a hit and run right there with a 3-2 full count. Just putting a runner in motion, but it worked out just the same. Nice base hit right there, and we got 1st and 3rd.
Striding into the box, Jeffrey Ramos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is on the ground over to first. And now he'll look at the plate, but go to second instead. There's one. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Arizona led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Luis Madero claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Urquidy was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 9 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base.